Phishing-resistant YubiKeys deserve easy central management, and this can be done by Appterix YubiKey Management. As you can see here, I can see in the dashboard which YubiKeys are in use and about the firmware version, which certificates are expiring or expired, and the usage of the YubiKeys. The usage can also be shown in the journal, so you can see which YubiKeys has been plugged in, or if there have been done any changes in PIN, PIF, or other settings. In the inventory, you can see the YubiKeys which have been used, and the user has been assigned automatically to the YubiKey because the YubiKey has been plugged in on a computer where this user has been logged on. To see further information, just click on the item in the inventory, and then you can see, for example, the interfaces, the enabled and disabled USB and NFC applications, the certificates which have been stored on the YubiKey, and the journal about what has been done on the YubiKey. If the YubiKey has been lost, you can block them. You can use the lost and found functionality to get information if the YubiKey has been plugged in on a computer. And in the enrollment, you can set the policies for enrollment to manage the functionalities which should be activated, disabled, and so on. So in my YubiKey enrollment, I have said if the user got a new YubiKey or an YubiKey which should be changed in case of the settings, the USB applications like these should be activated, as well as the NFC applications, and this YubiKey should be registered in Enter ID for further authentication via FIDO2. There are some further settings you can add, like the connection to your ADCS to create certificates which can be used in Windows authentication. How does it look like on client side? The user can see in the Appterix agent which YubiKeys has been plugged in, and you can change the settings. For example, if you want to change the PIN hook, and you are allowed to do it, then you've got the possibility here for PIF and FIDO2. If the YubiKey has been lost, you can mark them as lost for the lost and found functionality. And if you want to change the settings, just click on Enroll. You can see the enrollment policies like the registration of the YubiKey in Enter ID. Before I start, I would like to show you there's no YubiKey in this user account of Enter ID. Now I start the registration process. I re-plug in the YubiKey, touch the YubiKey, and everything else will be done automatically in background after I have entered my new PIN, which has been provided by the enrollment. And that's all. The enrollment has been done very easy. And now if I refresh this page at Microsoft Enter ID, I can see in the security information that my YubiKey has been registered for authentication in Enter ID. So here you can see the very easy management of the phishing-resistant YubiKeys.